Now, this is the granddaughter and daughter of one of the victims, the 62-year-old lady that died. And the sister and the niece of the 42-year-old man that died. Her grandmother, her step grandfather, and her uncle during a botched robbery attempt. And these people routinely call this place a community. This is not a community. There's no commune. There's no common. There's no anything in this faux community. Are you kidding me? We're going to allow these people to call this place a community. This woman was killed during a botched robbery attempt, along with her 42-year-old son. A random street robbery. And listen, do y'all want me to show you how many elderly sisters get killed every day in the stand? You want me to focus I won't even have to go back in the past. I can just do the next ones that happen. This is common in this community. This is a wicked place, Jack. And when I say, I'm not talking about Chicago. I'm talking about the Stand. The Stand is a wicked place. Something to disenfranchise victims of supremacy who killed them never do. Only bill them fools pays their cell phone bill. People, do as much online as you can. Have your groceries delivered. It's just not safe anywhere. It's not safe anywhere. These people don't know how good they got it. They allow these thugs to run rampant in their community, and the police and SWAT teams and everything come deal with it. Come clean up the mess. But if the cleanup crew leave one spot, if they forget they wash the dishes and leave a spot on the counter, they sweep the floor, vacuum the rugs, but don't clean the baseboards, the whole community gonna protest. Look at all these resources. All these resources that this community is sucking up. I'm not talking about the programs, the 30 million they just put in the programs in this city last week. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about first responders, surgeons, hospital staff, orderlies. units, gang units, SWAT team, gun unit, this unit, that, anti-violence unit. All these resources are being used by people who are not the tax base. The tax base in Chicago does not live in these neighborhoods where this stuff is happening. Yet all their money goes to these neighborhoods. This stuff is not free. You sisters have unleashed it. I don't know what it was. What is it? Is it the motherly gene? What is it that causes them to be so like coddly and cuddly with criminals? Is it like, nobody else likes criminals, and so they're gonna be the ones that, you can sit at the lunch table with me. I'll eat with you at lunchtime. Or the other kids won't play ball with you. I'll play ball with you. Like, what is it? It's got to be some kind of motherly thing. I don't know. I can't explain it. Why they so cuddly and coddly with criminals and the bane of society, like the dregs. But however it is, they've created this, and they're getting the brunt end of it. They're getting the boot end of this firestorm, this hell spawning they've unleashed on the planet. And I'm not talking about by birthing them. I'm not talking about by birthing them. I'm talking about by demanding criminal justice reform, epic criminal justice reform, sweeping criminal justice reforms that have basically handcuffed the criminal justice system. You can't keep these guys in jail. No matter what they do. When they catch this guy, he'll be out the next day with a 2023 court date. And they'll charge him with aggravated assault with a gun, causing great bodily harm, resulting in, like, God, these sisters, man, y'all have unleashed it. And the reason I harp on this, I know a lot of newcomers might hear me talk about this and be offended. I don't think y'all know what y'all unleashed, man. With this, by handcuffing the police. The police were doing a great job, man. They were doing a phenomenal job chasing these dudes through alleys and breezeways and project hallways all day. They were doing a great job. And only killing a few of them every year that, like, took their tasers or started fighting with them and grabbed them for their guns. Across the entire country, they only killed a few of them every year. I don't think these sisters know what they've unleashed, man. I really don't think they know, man.
Welcome back. We all remember this face and we all remember this story. 15-year-old Hadia Pendleton was killed back in 2013, a victim of Chicago gun violence. Now her name will forever live on at the Obama Presidential Center.
In the winter of 2013, Hadia Pendleton was shot and killed in a tragic shooting on the south side of Chicago.
Wow, that's the first time I've ever heard Michelle Obama ever talk about violence in Chicago. Ever. And she's from Chicago, being born and raised. Her whole family, very prominent Sun family up there in Chicago. Very affluent family. But still, she never discusses. This is amazing, man. I've never heard her talk about this ever.
In the winter of 2013, Hadiya Pendleton was shot and killed in a tragic shooting on the south side of Chicago.
It's been almost 9 years to the day when the 15-year-old honor student was killed near her school in Kenwood. She had just finished her final exams.
Hadiya's name means a gift from God. She had a way with people.
An innocent bystander, Hadiya was ripped from her mother and the rest of her family. She was a majorette who loved to dance. She just performed in the nation's capital for then President Barack Obama's second inauguration, 8 days before she was killed.
Her gift was really behind the baton in her unique way of twirling it. She was absolutely excited at the opportunity to perform at the inauguration.
Now Hadiya's legacy will forever live on.
And that's why I am so proud to announce the naming of the Hadiya Pendleton Winter Garden at the Obama Presidential Center. The Hadiya Pendleton Winter Garden will be a dazzling public space full of freshness and light. It will offer a warm welcome to all of the forum's visitors. It will be a place to gather.
The Hadiya Pendleton Winter Garden will have an auditorium, creative rooms, and a broadcast and recording studio, and so much more.
When I learned that the Winter Garden would be named in honor of Hadiya, my heart just melted. I was at a loss for words because I knew people would be saying her name.